I am here to entertain the people, to save them from their boredom, their agony. The adulation of the millions of Jericho-holics is all the thanks I need. Well, maybe a championship reign or two thrown in for good measure, huh? And what better time to shoot for that than on the road to WrestleMania?
Welcome to New York City for Monday Night Raw. JR the King here for what promises to be an exciting event. We have officially started the road to WrestleMania. With the Royal Rumble mere weeks away, everyone is jockeying for a spot in the match.
Not everyone, JR. We need some superstars left for the actual championship matches at the pay-per-view.
Well, King, the winner of tonight's matches will compete on next week's Raw to be named #1 contender to the WWE Championship.
Are you serious? Is it too late for me to get a match tonight?
I'm afraid so, King.
Oh, great. That means I'm stuck with you all night again.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out! Oh, good night! He's going for the pin! 1, 2, 3!
Jericho defeated a very determined Jeff Hardy tonight.
Is Shane McMahon coming out to congratulate him?
We now have our 4 competitors for next week's #1 contender fatal 4-way match. The others are...
What was that all about?
It seems like someone is playing mind games with Chris Jericho. Thanks for tuning in to Raw. Tonight's main event pits 4 formidable superstars in a fatal 4-way match.
The winner will compete for the WWE Championship and Royal Rumble, JR. That's a prize fit for a king.
Each of these 4 will need to be at their best tonight.
Hey, Junior.
What do you want, Jericho?
Maybe world peace, the jetpack? But why don't you start by telling me why you put up that code?
Jericho, I didn't do anything.
I was talking to some of the crew after the show, and they said you were nosing around the production booth. You don't look like an IT guy to me.
I'm not telling you anything.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Flap your lips. No! Okay, I give up. I'll talk.
Now spill it, or I spill you.
Okay, listen, Chris, don't shoot the messenger. Last night I got an envelope full of money and instructions to play a DVD after your match.
You didn't make the video?
No, I swear.
I've got my eye on you. I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
The following contest is a 4-man battle royal.
Mr. Kennedy!
And the opponent from San Antonio, Texas.
is the #1 contender.
Counting Finley, he beat 4 other men tonight.
He's only got to beat one at Royal Rumble to become WWE champion.
John Cena is no ordinary man, JR.
Welcome to Raw. Tonight's show is highlighted by tag team action, including 2 men who tangled last week, Chris Jericho and Finley.
That's later though, JR. First, we get a Divas match. And speaking of Divas, the Diva Search contest is starting up again soon. Woohoo!
Come on, King. What have I told you about getting too much drool on your headset? We don't want to have another short circuit.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponents, Y2J.
Jericho seemed to blame Finley for that code mess a few weeks back, but it looks like he got his revenge.
I'm sure the other superstars don't mind that he's been preoccupied, JR. They'll take any advantage they can get.
You're watching Monday Night Raw. The WWE Championship will be on the line this weekend at the Royal Rumble, but tonight, the Intercontinental Champion will be defending his title.
Needing to defend your championship days before a pay-per-view is borderline cruel. If I were him, I'd file for an extension.
This is WWE, King, not taxes. It doesn't work like that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the
Here's what the fans...
Here's the code breaker! 1, 2, 3!
What a win going into Royal Rumble.
I'm starting to believe Jericho can...
Someone is sure trying to get under the #1 contender's skin. We'll see if he can overcome this and John Cena at Royal Rumble. We're finally here. It's Royal Rumble. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is good old JR along with my colleague, Jerry the King Lawler.
It takes true royalty like me to appreciate the Royal Rumble, JR. This may be my favorite pay-per-view event.
30 superstars are battling for what Chris Jericho is getting tonight. A shot at the WWE Championship.
But for Jericho, John Cena is an imposing roadblock in his path.
On the way to the ring, the WWE Champion,
end to an otherwise great broadcast. The nerve of that masked assailant. We're coming off an unbelievable Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. But thanks to some masked vigilante, the main event was ruined.
Someone really didn't want Jericho to win the WWE Championship.
I'll bet he'll have something to say about it tonight.
Some people consider me a victim for what happened at the Royal Rumble. But the real victim is whoever did this. The message you sent was easy to decipher. You didn't want me to be WWE Champion. My doctor tells me I should be at home resting, but I'm here to give you a code of your own. I will get you.
Here comes the money.
Here you go.
Here comes the money.
Maybe you should listen to your doctor's advice, Chris. I assure you, the WWE office is conducting a thorough investigation.
Well, I feel a whole lot better about things, Shane. All the same, I'm gonna handle this on my own.
I guess you didn't hear me, so I'll repeat myself. I'm demanding that you go home and get some rest. Fine, you're so determined to stay in the ring, you have a match right now. In fact, make it a no disqualification match.
Jericho with the code break. Oh no! Backlash. This could be a pinfall. 1, 2, 3.
Shane McMahon sure doesn't show Chris Jericho any sympathy.
The man has a right to know who's messing around with him. Shane should respect that.
If you're a McMahon, you don't need to do the respecting. You're respected.
We're back with you for Monday Night Raw. The confrontation between Shane McMahon and Chris Jericho last week proves that some battles don't happen between bells.
There's another battle going on away from the ring, JR. The Diva Search Contest. The finalists were announced this morning, and I've already voted for my favorite on WWE.com 24 times.
I wonder just how often you have to replace your mouse key.
Here's your winner, Finlay.
You been wearing any costumes lately? Anything with a mask to cover up that face, maybe?
I don't like Halloween. Listen, Jericho, I had nothing to do with that. I'm in no hurry to mess with you again. I've stayed as far away from you as possible.
If I find out you're lying...
I'll turn in my shillelagh, but you won't. I'm totally innocent.
Get out of the way. I'm late, and I have a match tonight. Against you, even. Yeah, so? I'm from Green Bay, genius. It's cold there.
Well, I think things are heating up around here. See you in the ring.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponents, Y2J.
What a main event! That was one slobber knocker of a battle.
Jericho and the Heartbreak Kid may have won, but it's their opponent who was recently named the new #1 contender.
Well, I don't know how the board came to that decision, but I do know we're out of time. Good night, folks. We're live for Raw. Chris Jericho has gone from #1 contender to private investigator. He's been questioning superstars right and left.
He's pretty good at it too, JR. He asked me how I was doing, and without thinking, I admitted I had an unpaid parking ticket.
We want to know who you, our fans, think the Masked Man really is. Vote on WWE.com.
What the? Oh, it's you, Jericho. What do you want?
I want to know why I shouldn't consider you my prime suspect as the masked man.
Jericho, I'm going to say this slowly. I am here to help you. I wasn't even at the Rumble. I was as surprised as you were when that code junk played. Now, don't even question me again, or the next code you'll see will be, you're fired.
That's assault, man. I should go and tell.
Don't talk. Listen. The masked man wears camo, and I know all about your military past, Randy. And knowing you, you'll take any shortcut to become WWE champion.
Shane already cleared me of any suspicion. I am clean. You've got nothing on me.
Jericho, I've got some good news for you. My people have zeroed in on someone without an alibi. Sounds suspicious to me. Go meet him in the ring now. Oh, and you're welcome.
And the opponent, from the Isle of Samoa,
Win! What a hope! We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2, 3.
Umaga fitting into the masked man's outfit. Not bloody likely.
He used a mirror to disguise his size, JR.
More like Shane O'Mac is messing with Jericho. It wouldn't be the first time. Thank you for joining us on Raw. Chris Jericho continues his sleuthing ways. Online voters have their own ideas who the prime suspect is.
I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I will say I think the WWE fans are on the wrong track.
Well, we don't have all the facts in yet, so it's all speculation. Maybe we'll find out more tonight.
Chris Jericho, this is a pleasant surprise, I guess. I'm supposed to have an interview
Where
with...
were you during my championship match?
Getting ready for the Royal Rumble match. Maybe you heard. I lasted 42 minutes before The Undertaker eliminated me. And I'm not too happy about that.
Sounds like you had time to get ready to screw me over before your number was called.
Listen. I'm the kind of guy who, if I want something, you know it when I'm in your face. So if you don't want a problem, you'll get out of my face.
I'm just trying to find out the truth.
The truth shall set you free, Mr. Jericho.
Hey, Chris. How are you feeling, man?
I'd feel a lot better if you told me where you were during my title match at the Royal Rumble.
I was watching the match on a monitor. Cheering for you, by the way. You don't think I had something to do with this, do you?
At this point, everyone from the president to your grandmother are suspects.
Jericho, if I didn't know any better, I think you were conducting your own investigation. No, that can't be it. You must just be exchanging good luck wishes with your opponent, who you're facing tonight.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to...
And the gall, the unmitigated gall of that masked man just stays. Here's what the fans came to.
Jericho nails the lion saw. There's the pin! 1, 2, 3!
Jericho is leaving the ring in a hurry.
He's hot on the masked man's heels.
This is No Way Out live on pay-per-view. Good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler here in Boston, where the action promises to be exciting in Beantown.
I heard Chris Jericho is ready to expose the identity of the masked man.
The majority of fans think Mr. Kennedy did it, with 31% of the vote. Following closely was the Legend Killer with 29%.
There's going to be some fireworks no matter who Chris Jericho picks, especially since one of the top vote getters has a shot at the World Championship tonight.
For weeks now, someone has been trying to get under my skin like a rash. First with code, then with sneak attacks. Randy Orton. You thought Shane would bail you out? You thought your old army pants still fit? You cost me the WWE Championship and somehow got your own title shot tonight. If you think I'm gonna sit down for that, you better get that swelled head of yours checked. Get out here!
It's the Masked Man, or should I say, Randy Orton.
I'm still not sure who it is, but he looks mad.
Up his opponent's chest with that chop. Wham! What a cold...
Stop the fighting right now. Get him.
Wait, why are they surrounding Jericho?
They're treating him like a common criminal.
What is going on around here? What about our main event title match? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Last week, Chris Jericho's accusation threw a wrench in the championship match at No Way Out.
He thought he was doing the right thing, but so does the Black Widow Spider.
Due to the interruption, Shane McMahon has declared there will be a WWE Championship match tonight. John Cena and Randy Orton will go at it live.
What an announcement! I'm sure Jericho isn't going to be happy.
I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. John Cena.
Is that what on earth is Chris Jericho doing out here? Jericho just got the WWE Champion disqualified.
You may have made an enemy in Cena, and that's not someone you want mad at you.
Welcome to another exciting night of Raw. The bad blood between Jericho and Cena is starting to boil over.
John Cena seemed pretty upset about last week's disqualification. He's not one to forgive and forget.
I'd bet dollars to chicken fried steak that these two are going to butt heads soon. There's a disturbance backstage.
We need some help in here. Cena's hurt.
I'm not sure I saw what I think I saw.
It was Randy Orton. He's the Masked Man.
You are tuned into Raw, where there's only one thing on the minds of every fan and superstar.
There sure is, JR. The Diva Search contest is down to two lovely ladies. Both have their final plea for votes online, but let me tell you, Kate really wants my vote, and it shows.
That Joker Jericho exposed me a little earlier than I planned. I guess he's smarter than I thought. But that's not saying much. The goal behind this all was to become WWE champion. If the champ was any kind of competitor, he would come out right now and face me for the WWE championship.
He knows damn well Cena was injured last week. In fact, Orton did it himself.
I'm waiting, Cena. Am I gonna have to come back there and give you another spanking?
Hold on a minute, John. You're a little beat up, but you seem ready to fight. Okay. You will defend the WWE Championship tonight against Randy Orton. It should make for a great main event.
I need a favor.
So I heard, Cena. You don't seem in any kind of shape to defend your championship tonight.
I can barely tie my shoes, to be honest with you. I don't want to point fingers, so I'll just ask. Will you be at ringside for the match?
Maybe I do owe you. I'll be there.
I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
The WWE champ can barely stand on his own.
This isn't a fair match. That result sure isn't surprising.
Where's your enthusiasm, JR? We have a new WWE champion.
Excuse my language, but Cena got screwed here tonight.
You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe.
Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final Raw before WrestleMania. And if Chris Jericho wants a championship match this weekend, Randy Orton is sure making Jericho jump through some hoops.
If I know the legend killer like I think I do, that means trouble.
I'm sure Jericho would do just about anything for a shot at the WWE Championship.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho went through all the masked men. That leaves only the original.
Speak of the devil, JR, here he comes.
You don't want a piece of me, Jericho. Not tonight, not ever. You may have beaten a bunch of masked scrubs, but I'm the real thing. And at WrestleMania, there's no way in hell you're leaving with the WWE Championship.
Randy Orton isn't the only one who could play head games.
The games are over this weekend as these two meet at WrestleMania. Welcome to the grandest stage of them all, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania. I'm Oklahoma's own Jim Ross, along with Jerry the King Lawler, here at the flagship event for WWE.
I don't think I've ever been so excited about a WrestleMania.
Tonight, Chris Jericho will finally and lawfully get his hands on the WWE Champion, the same man who tried to ruin Jericho's career.
Jericho's victory is not assured by a long shot. Randy Orton is as determined as they come.
Let's take a look back, folks, at how this conflict came to a head. Chris Jericho earned the right to challenge for the WWE Championship by beating 3 other contenders in a fatal 4-way match. Jericho got his title match, but it was interrupted by a masked man. Jericho went on a mission to find out the identity of the assailant, eventually accusing Randy Orton. His suspicions turned out correct, but a calculated assault on Cena gave Orton the gold. To earn his rightful shot, Jericho had to win a 6-man over-the-top rope battle royal, which he did. Now, these two square off tonight for the WWE Championship.
Once again, Chris Jericho has to save the day. Unlike some so-called heroes, I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have a secret identity. What you see is what you get. And what you see is going to become the new WWE Champion before the night is over. Randy Orton, you're nothing but a clown who will never, ever beat me. You're gonna find out what everyone else knows again and again, that WrestleMania is Jericho.
I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
He's going in for the kill. Jericho with the... He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
Good God! What a match this is!
He did it! Jericho is the WWE Champion.
What a road to WrestleMania he had! But I'm sure this result makes it all worthwhile.
It looks like Orton isn't finished yet.
Oh no! Turn around, Chris! Chris Jericho will not be denied on this night. We're out of time here, where Chris Jericho is our new WWE Champion. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.
I don't drink, and I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. My addiction is wrestling. With no toxins and no distractions, I've been able to make an impact in world wrestling entertainment. But I still want to go farther. I have a feeling it won't be an easy path. I welcome the bumps on my road to WrestleMania.
Hello and welcome to ECW. We've officially begun the road to WrestleMania. I'm Joey Styles, seated next to ECW icon Taz.
What a night we have planned, Joey. It's gonna be off the hook.
Two of the best young superstars in sports entertainment squaring off in what's sure to be a classic match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
Things are about to get serious here. Good night. 1, 2, 3.
These two young athletic superstars did not disappoint.
That was one heck of a match. I hope they mix it up again soon.
I couldn't agree more, partner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ECW. Tonight we get to see the ECW champion in action.
Tommy eats, sleeps, and breathes ECW, Joey. Kind of like me.
It's that dedication that's endeared him to the ECW fans.
You pulled out a lucky win last week, punk.
Somebody once told me, if you're good, you don't need luck.
I doubt you're good enough to beat me again.
I'm standing right in front of you, if you feel lucky.
This is ECW. We solve disputes the extreme way. If you two want to go at it again, what about an Extreme Rules match tonight? I'll even give the winner a shot at my ECW championship at the Royal Rumble.
Let's do it! I'm in, but just know this, Jeff Hardy. When I go extreme, I don't hold back.
The following contest is an ECW and the opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Welcome to the land of extreme. Keep the sleep connects. He wasted no time in going for that pin. 2, this Extreme Rules match. These two left it all in the ring, that's for sure. What a match.
That was definitely extreme, Joey. I just hope they're both okay.
I'm sure earning a shot at the ECW Championship will help CM Punk's healing process. ECW is live. Along with Taz, I'm Joey Styles calling the action.
CM Punk and Jeff Hardy have tangled the last 2 weeks, but tonight they're teaming up.
We'll see if they can coexist against some very stiff competition.
I'm ready to shine. Yeah. I want my close-up, baby.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for... And the opponent, CM.
Those two weren't at full strength, but they still did it. My hat's off to them, and I'm not even wearing a hat.
Usually, when John Morrison and Elijah Burke smell blood, they're nearly unstoppable. That was not the case tonight. Welcome to another live installment of ECW.
The champ's got a big test tonight. Elijah Burke is no joke.
This non-title match, combined with facing CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, marks a pretty busy week for Tommy Dreamer.
Hey man, listen, I'm worried about getting jacked by the same guys you faced last week.
What do you want me to do about it?
I want you in my corner tonight to watch my back.
You know you and I have a championship match in a few days, right? All right, okay. You're lucky you're an ECW legend.
I'm ready to jump. Yeah. I want my close-up,
The
baby.
following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Joe.
And the opponent, accompanied by C.
Dreamer and Punk seem to be getting the better of Burke and Morrison.
A tactical retreat doesn't mean this thing's over, Joey.
Punk might have been thinking about doing something there.
Then why didn't he? If the champ gives you an advantage, you got to take it.
This is the Royal Rumble, live on pay-per-view. Joey Styles and Taz here, where the ECW Championship is on the line.
I hear it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. You know, not for nothing, I'm not really down with that, to tell you the truth.
That doesn't sound like an ECW original talking to me.
Why? Because I don't want two talented superstars maiming each other?
It should be a violent confrontation, that's for sure. And Dreamer's ECW Championship is on the line. We'll see that match and many others tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent, the ECW.
CM Punk has captured the ECW Championship.
Yeah, but at what cost? Dreamer looks really hurt out there.
We have medical personnel out, tending to Tommy Dreamer. You are watching ECW Live. We have a new ECW champion.
Meanwhile, Tommy's still in the hospital with a punctured lung. This shouldn't have happened.
There's always a risk in Extreme Rules matches, Taz. You know that, but it was a great contest.
Say whatever you want, Joey. I got something I need to do.
What? Where are you going?
At Royal Rumble, a superstar got hurt. My good friend and ECW original, Tommy Dreamer. And I am sick and tired of this happening time after time. You people love Extreme Rules matches? Well, I'll tell you what, it takes a huge toll on us. It's the single reason I had to retire.
When a superstar is injured, it's bad for business, and my family doesn't like that. Thanks to Taz's concerns, I'm hereby abolishing extreme matches. Effective last week. That means CM Punk's win at Royal Rumble is negated. And I need him to come out right now to relinquish the ECW Championship.
What, that's it? Sorry, CM, no more title? You're too extreme for ECW?
Unfortunately, yes, but...
Talk about hitting a guy when he's down. Elijah Burke maliciously attacked a dejected CM Punk.
Punk brought it on himself with his actions, Joey.
When did you turn state's evidence anyway, partner? You're tuned in to ECW, and tonight we start a tournament to decide the next ECW champion.
Hopefully it'll go to someone more deserving of the championship.
I don't believe there's anyone on the ECW roster who isn't deserving, Taz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Open your eyes and see.
Chicago.
Whoa, look at this! And there into the temple.
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3!
Our uncrowned champion has moved on to the next round.
At least he's earned it the right way.
That's what the 4 remaining superstars are trying to do to get to the ECW Championship. Hello and welcome to ECW. The tournament to crown a new ECW champion continues.
These are some big matches tonight, no doubt.
CM Punk versus Elijah Burke may very well blow the roof off of this arena.
Hey now, I know the score. Injuries come with the territory. Don't worry about me. I'll heal. Focus on your match.
Yeah, round 2 of a tournament for a championship I never lost.
You're rightfully ECW champion, no matter what Stephanie or anyone else says. Go out there and be extreme by any means necessary. Break rules. Use a weapon. Get disqualified. Don't worry about this stupid tournament. We both know it's bogus. Just do your job as an ECW superstar.
I'm ready to jump. Yeah. I want my close-up,
The
baby.
following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Joe.
And the opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
You're not going to last. The match is over. That's all she wrote. Just like that, CM Punk is out of the tournament.
CM Punk needs to learn to play ball here, Styles.
Now, we will definitely have a new ECW champion in the tournament final next week. What a misstep by Punk. This is ECW live from Richmond, Virginia. Tonight, we culminate our tournament by crowning a new ECW champion.
It'd be nice to have some fresh blood wearing the gold, Joey. I know where my money's on.
Yes, your opinions haven't been very well guarded these days, partner.
America, you get the honor of seeing me before I coast in there and beat Jeff Hardy without even breaking a sweat. Before I become the new ECW champion. I will usher in a new era. Not of extreme, but of the Elijah experience. I'm a champion you can be proud of. Not some frail has-been like Tommy Dreamer, or a greasy wannabe rebel like CM Punk. I'm a true paragon of virtue.
That's why it's called ECW, fans. And Taz, don't forget it.
CM Punk just ruined the tournament finals.
What'd I tell you? The guy's nothing but a thug.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at No Way Out. Joey Styles and Taz greeting you from ringside. And what a night we have, partner.
That's right, Styles. We should have the finals of the ECW Championship Tournament tonight with no interruptions this time.
Yes, I think CM Punk might be a little busy with his opponent to worry about the result of that match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
Wait a second. What's he doing?
Good night, Sleep. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
I know what a tough competitor CM Punk is, but I'm still surprised he won tonight.
Nobody can doubt the toughness of CM Punk. It's his discipline that I worry about.
Discipline or not, he picked up a big win here at No Way Out. ECW. Along with Taz, I'm Joey Styles, and we thank you for joining us.
We got a new champion, baby, and I'm proud to say it's Elijah Burke.
It was an intense matchup at No Way Out, but you're right. Elijah Burke came out with the gold.
Allow me to introduce you to the new ECW champion, the one, the only, the Elijah Experience, Elijah Burke. Now, Elijah, you've tap danced over the competition in the tournament, and hey, wait a second, where's the title?
Don't you have it? I thought you were going to present it to me.
Guys, calm down.
What the hell are you doing with my ECW championship?
Yours, Elijah? I don't remember anyone beating me for it.
I earned that, punk. It's mine. Give it back or else.
How about we find out who the real ECW champion is? Right now, in a last man standing match. No DQs, no countouts, and may the most extreme man win.
Rocked him. Good night.
6.
Taz, what are you?
7.
My partner's left the booth. What the hell? He's choking out CM Punk. Taz is telling the referee to count Punk, who looks lifeless. I can't believe this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over.
Elijah Burke has won this impromptu last man standing match. All thanks to Taz. This is the strangest turn of events I have ever witnessed. ECW is here live and about to explode. I'm Joey Styles, but I'm really not sure who my broadcast colleague is anymore.
I'm a man with ECW's best interest at heart, Joey.
Tonight's main event features 3 men vying to become the #1 contender in a triple threat match.
The following triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent
From Los Angeles, California.
And the opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
That win means CM Punk is next in line to compete for the ECW Championship. Let's hope that match has no interference.
I don't expect you to understand what I did last week, Styles, but Elijah Burke does not need any help to defend the championship.
That remains to be seen, partner. The two will clash next week with the ECW Championship on the line. Hello and welcome to ECW, Joey Styles and Taz at ringside, and we have got a blockbuster main event.
You know it, Joey. It'll be quite an experience, if you know what I mean.
Will CM Punk regain the championship that was so unceremoniously stripped from him weeks ago? And will Taz show extreme bias?
I'll call it fairly because I'm that much of a professional. Thank you very much.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I'm ready to turn. Yeah. I want my close-up.
And the opponent the ECW.
Oh, look out, look out!
Good night.
These making a cover.
1, 2, 3.
The wheel has come full circle. CM Punk has regained the ECW Championship. And there goes my partner again. I imagine Elijah Burke didn't expect his reign to be over so quickly, but those are the breaks. We welcome you to another edition of ECW, the most extreme show on television.
WrestleMania is right around the corner, Styles. I love this time of year.
We still don't know what awaits ECW's new champion at the big event.
I have a few ideas, Styles, but you don't really need to know that because you're a tool.
Now listen. Following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Open your eyes and see.
And the opponent, accompanied by Tommy.
With that loss, Morrison's hopes for a championship match may have been extinguished.
This looks like an ECW championship reunion. So I thought I'd join you two. Why don't we invite another former champ?
Here's the deal. We want both of you at WrestleMania and get this, in a tag team match. You know what time it is, CM Punk? It's time that I really teach you what the word extreme means. And Dreamer, you're not looking too good these days. You need retirement a little bit more than I do. You know what? Maybe a few suplexes on that injured midsection. You know, that would do the trick.
That sounds like a great match for WrestleMania. And Taz, since your team made the challenge, I'll let Punk's team pick the stipulation. Any stipulation.
What an announcement! Taz is coming out of retirement for WrestleMania, and he's teaming up against the ECW champion. This is it, WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. I'm Joey Styles, honored to be at WWE's flagship event. Conspicuously absent, of course, is Taz, who will actually be competing tonight in a featured ECW tag team bout. Let's look at how all of this came about. CM Punk captured the ECW Championship from Tommy Dreamer at the Royal Rumble, unfortunately injuring the former champion. As a result, Stephanie McMahon abolished extreme matches and held up the ECW Championship. Instead of accepting this, Punk went out of his way to ruin the tournament. This drew the ire of former ECW champion Taz, who aligned with Elijah Burke and challenged Punk and Dreamer to a match tonight. But Punk and Dreamer choose the stipulation. Which side will win? We'll find out tonight. Unfortunately, my colleague whined to Stephanie McMahon to take me off announce duties, so Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler will call this ECW match. I hope Taz gets the hell beaten out of him tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the... And the opponent...
What a win for CM Punk and Tommy Dreamer.
Maybe Taz should have stayed retired after all.
Tonight, Tommy, you and I brought back extreme. I think everyone wants to see us do it one better. You and me in the same match for my ECW championship.
Look at this. Here it comes. Good night. Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
That's 2 WrestleMania wins in one night for CM Punk.
Is this deja vu, JR? Dreamer looks hurt.
I hope he's okay, King. But those were 2 slobber knocker matches in a row.
Tommy Dreamer is up on his own, but he certainly doesn't look happy. two have great respect for one another, and the fans have great respect for them.
WWE can be a pretty harsh landscape when you go it alone, and a few bombs always help to level the terrain.
But if you want to reach the real heights, you may need some help along the way.
And maybe not.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We're officially getting started on the road to WrestleMania. This is Michael Cole, and sitting beside me is Jonathan Coachman, my eloquent broadcast partner.
Not to mention your more esteemed broadcast partner.
Tonight we have matches featuring two of our greatest superstars. The Animal himself, Batista, followed by Rey Mysterio, both in singles action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the 17 pounds, Batista!
Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
What a huge Batista bomb. The Animal might be the most dominant force on SmackDown.
Looks like The Miz didn't have much of a chance in that one. We'll see how his partner John Morrison fares against Rey Mysterio later tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, one.
That's not where you want to be when you're fighting this guy. Drop the dime.
The momentum's on Mysterio's side. Can he put one half of the tag team champions away? Ray showed one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions that he can make it on his own.
Speaking of tag teams, here comes Morrison's partner.
Ray can't keep an eye on both superstars.
The only thing he's watching now is the insides of his eyelids. Oh. Uh-oh, it's the Animal.
And he's on the attack.
Mysterio and Batista, former WWE Tag Team Champions, may be back, Coach.
That's right. Pain once again comes in 2 sizes.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Last week we saw 2 of the biggest superstars in the WWE join forces again as the Animal Batista rescued former tag team partner Rey Mysterio from a brutal beatdown.
The balance of power in the SmackDown tag division has definitely shifted a bit, I think.
Tonight they go up against another solid tag team in what should be a great contest.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the... And the opponents, Rey Mysterio.
There you have it, folks. It looks like these 2 are as dominant a team as they ever were.
These 2 held gold together in the past, but they might be unstoppable this time around.
Welcome to SmackDown. We're nearing the Royal Rumble, and things have been shaken up in the past 2 weeks.
The Mysterio-Batista locomotive is gaining speed, and I can't think of a single force that can slow it down.
I don't know, Coach. SmackDown's got some pretty imposing forces, and Rey Mysterio and Batista will definitely have their hands full tonight when they take on the combined might of the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane.
And Kane. And the opponents, Rey Mysterio.
It's official, folks. This team is better than ever.
And we'll see if they can keep it real now that every tag team on SmackDown has them on their radar.
Coach, tell me you didn't just say keep it real. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown on the heels of the Royal Rumble. We've got a tag team war being waged.
Mysterio and Batista have looked good and have earned a shot to regain the WWE Tag Team Championship tonight. But it'll take a little more than good to get the job done.
That's true, partner. John Morrison and The Miz have the titles for a reason.
The following contest is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And introducing the challengers, Rey.
Rey Mysterio and the Animal are once again the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Wow! Going into the Royal Rumble, we've got new champions, and they're as dominant as ever.
I'm sure the Royal Rumble event this weekend will be filled with even more surprises. Don't miss it, fans. Here we are, the Royal Rumble. Thanks for joining us ringside for what is sure to be a huge night.
Oh, man. You know I'm excited for the main event. 30 competitors, 1 ring. A title shot at WrestleMania on the line. Let's do this.
The best from all 3 brands are hungry for their opportunity, and who can blame them? Let's not keep them waiting.
Please choose a ball to get your place in the Royal Rumble match.
27. Those are pretty good odds right there.
Nice. 29. I'll definitely be seeing you in the ring.
Just remember, whatever happens in there, we're still a team. Got that?
No doubt. No doubt.
With that impressive performance, the Animal is headed to the main event at WrestleMania with a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Tag Team Champion, World Heavyweight Championship contender, Batista is on a roll.
And I'm sure that while he's understandably disappointed he didn't get the victory, Rey Mysterio's gotta be happy for his partner.
Mysterio may look happy, Michael, but appearances can be deceiving.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole, joined by Jonathan Coachman. The dust from the Royal Rumble is finally settling, and its effects on SmackDown are huge.
Mysterio and Batista have looked unbeatable thus far, but can they put individual aspirations aside and work as a team?
Well, they're back to watching each other's back tonight in a rematch against John Morrison and The Miz for the WWE Tag Team titles.
The following contest is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And the opponents, the WWE Tag Team.
Any doubt about these two being able to work together should be long gone after that display. Don't you think, Coach?
You don't know what you're talking about, Cole. With every victory, these two may be more destined for a collision course with one another.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole with none other than Jonathan Coachman adding his own brand of commentary.
I'll tell you what, Cole, I can feel the temperature rising already, and this show's just getting started.
We've got the best of Raw taking on the best of SmackDown in a six-man tag team match. We'll find out soon enough who's representing SmackDown.
As World Heavyweight Champion, I have nothing to prove to any of you. I am the pinnacle of WWE, and everyone knows it. Sitting atop the mountain, I've seen two other superstars doing pretty well for themselves. Batista and Rey Mysterio. You've captured tag team gold. Then there was the Royal Rumble match victory. To you both, I say, nice going. I know I'm taking one of you out at WrestleMania, but I think the other deserves a shot too, at No Way Out. All I ask is for a little consideration from the two of you.
Forgive me for being a little hesitant there, Edge. But you haven't exactly earned our trust. What is it you want?
Not much. We'll start with you both joining me in tonight's SmackDown vs. Raw six-man tag match. After that, let's just say, you owe me.
I wouldn't trust Edge further than I could throw it.
Well, Batista can throw it pretty far, so your little analogy won't fly here. Besides, this is for SmackDown's honor.
Are you ready? Thank you.
John Cena.
You think you know me?
And the opponent, the World Heavyweight Champion, Edge. And his tag team partner, the WWE Tag Team.
The team of Rey Mysterio, the Animal, and Edge got things done tonight. Edge definitely isn't letting anyone forget how important he was in this contest. What an uncalled for spear by
did that, maybe Batista disrespected him.
Once a rat, always a rat. Edge really put one over on the WWE Tag Team Champions. Welcome to SmackDown, folks. Last week we saw the best SmackDown has to offer. Turn back the challenge of Raw's biggest guns.
But it looked to me like there may have been one too many cooks in the kitchen, Cole, because the WWE Tag Champs and Edge, they didn't exactly mix too well.
I guess that's why both sides requested this match tonight.
You think you know me?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and the opponents, the WWE.
Rey and Batista picked up a measure of revenge against Edge right there.
Revenge? Edge is the World Heavyweight Champion, and taking the title from him is a lot easier said than done.
I'm sure for Batista and Mysterio, no way out can't come soon enough. Thanks for joining us this evening in Richmond, Virginia for Friday Night SmackDown. Edge has really started putting some pressure on the WWE Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista.
And with No Way Out a few days away, I bet the World Heavyweight Champions still got plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, we don't know what tonight holds for any of those three, so anything can happen.
WWE Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio. Champions, Batista.
He's about to drop a bomb. Batista bomb. That'll break every...
He may have won, but neither of these superstars must feel good after that tearing into each other like that.
This is WWE, Michael. You've got to be prepared to compete against anyone at any time.
Edge said Batista and Mysterio would owe him a few weeks ago. Now we know what he had in mind. This should lead to a dramatic main event at No Way Out. Hello and welcome to No Way Out. I'm your announcer, Michael Cole, and I'm joined at ringside by Jonathan Coachman to bring you an exciting night of WWE action.
I keep thinking about this World Heavyweight Championship match tonight. So much talent, so much bad blood. It should be great.
Well, it's about to get even more exciting. We've received word that it's now going to be a no disqualification match.
This is your chance to get back at Edge, man. Make it count.
I appreciate that, man. I'll get him a few times for you, too.
I don't like this no disqualification stipulation, though. Edge is too slippery not to have something big planned.
Good point, but remember, it works both ways. No disqualification means my tag team partner can come to the ring if he wants to. Now, I'm gonna go do this thing.
It's all you, brother.
You think you know me?
Heavyweight Championship. On the way to the ring, the world. Rey Mysterio.
He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes. Rey Mysterio is once again the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable.
I wonder if he'll be able to sleep tonight. The way he abused the no disqualification stipulation.
Come on, Coach. You know that wasn't Rey's idea. He just turned Edge's ace in the hole against him. And now he's got 2 titles. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. The repercussions of No Way Out will be felt for a long time as we crown the new World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm not too happy about it, Michael, and neither is Edge. But he's invoking his rematch clause tonight, so he should be wearing the belt again really soon.
No Way Out was a big night for me, and a big night for SmackDown. I'm very happy to once again be your World Heavyweight Champion. I'd like to bring out my partner, the Animal, Batista, who's had my back for a while now.
Of course I have your back, Ray. We're partners. We're brothers. But remember, at WrestleMania, we go head-to-head for that title of yours.
There is nobody I'd rather defend it against, my friend.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, champions, Batista!
Look out, look out, look out, oh man!
Batista bomb! That'll break every...
This team seems unbeatable. Whether they're in tag matches or singles contests, that's a big win.
I hate to agree with you, Michael. Big Daddy B is no pushover, and I mean that literally. But this is quite the role these two are on.
He's just beaten the Rated R superstar twice in 1 week. Talk about being red hot.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Michael. How could Edge let this happen?
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown in beautiful Indianapolis. I'm Michael Cole, joined tonight by my counterpart, Coachman. What do you think about tonight, Coach?
To be honest, which I always am, I'm not so sure. We know there's going to be a triple threat match in our main event, but we don't know who's in it.
It is weird, partner, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Calling on cards. This guy pressure. He's taking over the airway.
You think you know me?
On this day, I see clearly.
It must feel good for Batista to get a resounding win against two major competitors. This is seriously going to give him some momentum.
Momentum he wouldn't have had if Ray wasn't ringside for the match. These two are the biggest bunch of cheaters I've ever seen.
Once again, I have no clue what you're talking about, Coach. Good night, folks. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Rey Mysterio and Batista continue their freight train-like role, but it sure seems like Stephanie McMahon is making life difficult for these two.
Not difficult enough, if you ask me. This pairing needs to be stopped, and stopped now.
You're being a little overly dramatic, in my opinion, Coach. Not that I'm surprised by that.
Something tells me the tide is turning tonight.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that, but let's get to the action.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. On the way. And the tag team partner from India, standing over. And the opponents, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Just when you start to think that Mysterio and Batista could be in over their heads, the champs come back and prove everyone wrong.
No dynasty is forever, Michael Cole. I still sense impending doom for these two.
Just because a black cloud follows you everywhere you go doesn't mean it infects the rest of us, Coach.
You are my black cloud, Michael.
Welcome to the final Friday Night SmackDown before WrestleMania. Can you believe the year's biggest event is mere 2 days away, Coach?
That doesn't mean anyone should discount tonight's show, though, Michael. That goes double for the WWE Tag Team Champions. I have it on good authority that Mysterio and Batista may break up tonight. Literally.
I don't know where you get your information from, Coach, but they've managed to weather more than a few storms so far, even with their impending World Heavyweight title match looming overhead.
The followers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane. And the opponents, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
What a match! What a way to lead into WrestleMania!
I give up, Colt. I give up hoping these two would self-destruct. My only hope now is that they tear each other apart at WrestleMania.
We'll find out in just 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania. I'm Michael Cole, joined at ringside by my counterpart, the illustrious Jonathan Coachman.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, Michael. I'm too darn excited. After weeks of trials and tribulations for our WWE Tag Team Champions, tonight they have their biggest test. Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista go one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is easily the most anticipated match in recent memory, partner. Let's look at how the match came about. The fates determined Rey Mysterio and Batista would reunite as a team and eventually regain the WWE Tag Team titles. After one earned a title match by winning the Royal Rumble, Edge tried to drive a wedge between the two. His plans backfired, though, as Mysterio took his title at No Way Out. Stephanie McMahon herself threw near impossible odds at this team, but they survived, and tonight they faced their toughest challenge yet, a one-on-one match against each other for the World Heavyweight Championship.
¿Qué onda? Are you ready for this?
You know it, partner. I mean, it's WrestleMania. World title match. This is every superstar's dream.
Yeah, it's my dream too. You know I'm gonna bring everything I got.
I'd expect nothing less, brother. And you know this animal's gonna come unleashed.
May the best man win, Batista.
May the best man win, Ray.
See you in the ring.
Introducing the challenger, one half of the and the
These two are putting on a hell of a match.
Batista bomb. That'll break every bone.
You were the better man tonight, Batista. No doubt.
You put up one hell of a fight yourself, Ray. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
That's true, but tonight is your night. All this is for you. You earned this. Savor this moment, because this is what it's all about.
Ray. Thanks.
What an incredible WrestleMania main event. These two gave it everything they had tonight.
But Batista proved unstoppable, Michael. That World Heavyweight Championship he's holding is well-deserved.
Thanks for joining us for WrestleMania, where the Animal Batista earned immortality on the grandest stage of them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live as Raw emanates from New York, New York. Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming you to another exciting night of sports entertainment.
We're officially on the road to WrestleMania, JR. This is my favorite time of the year.
A lot can happen between now and then, King. The face of Raw could change in a single night.
I want you all to know that I'm very happy to be in New York City. And I'm sure to give Mr. Kennedy a fight he'll never forget. But that's not why I'm out here. I wanted to look for the future for a minute and talk about next week, which is WWE's Tribute to the Troops show. The WWE superstars are going to try to put some smiles on the soldiers' faces. And of course, we usually get many of those smiles ourselves. Last year, I met some good friends out there. And I'm hoping to see one of them again this time out. So until I see them personally, I'm dedicating tonight's match, where I'm gonna give Kennedy the fight of his life, to Tony and the other men and women protecting the USA. You heard me, the USA. USA.
Mr. Kennedy.
We all know what's coming next. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
3. John Cena comes. This is one of the most special nights of the year for WWE, our annual tribute to the Troops show.
We've been doing these for quite a while now, JR, but I feel blessed each time we come here and entertain the men and women who are protecting us. Tonight is for these soldiers.
I wholeheartedly agree, King. It's an unbelievable feeling to be here. And this night is dedicated to these brave men and women.
Montavious Porter, MVP. 148 pounds, John Cena.
This is why we all come out to put smiles on the faces of these soldiers. Welcome back to Raw. We're back in the good old US of A. I think I speak for all the WWE when I say we had a great time at Tribute to the Troops.
There is someone you can't speak for, MVP. He took his loss to Cena a little hard.
MVP has to realize you can't win them all, King.
All right, I'll admit it. John Cena beat me at Tribute to the Troops in front of this country's finest. But I'm filing a protest. I had sand in my eye, and the match should have been stopped. Then afterwards, everybody wanted to shake hands with Cena, or get autographs from Cena, or take a picture with Cena. John Cena is no hero. I'm better than him, just like I'm better than everyone in the United States of America. I'm sick of being treated like less than the best, and I'm gonna do something about it. As of this moment, MVP is leaving the US of A. Matter of fact, anyone else in that locker room who is fed up, come with me. This is the last time you're gonna see MVP as a citizen of this country.
Did I hear MVP right? He's leaving the country?
I, for one, can't say I'm sad to see him go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, £148, John Cena.
We may have lost MVP. You're watching Monday Night Raw. Our main event is a big tag team contest with some superstars who will be squaring off at the Royal Rumble. It should be a hot show.
Speaking of hot, the Diva Search contest is back on. WWE.com has hot photos of all the new contestants. Have you seen them, JR? Oh man, I almost phoned in sick to work today.
We're all glad you decided to tough it out and show up, King.
Now, Umanga, I know you will be competing against John Cena at the Royal Rumble, so perhaps you want to soften him up tonight. Meanwhile, I can handle that toe rag Jeff Hardy.
Golunga Isa!
I'm going to assume that was a yes?
Bloody hell! It's like teaming with a savage wildebeest.
Still, I'd rather be on your side than against you.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent, John Cena.
What a contest! It's the Royal Rumble. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is good old JR Jim Ross, along with my colleague, Jerry the King Lawler.
This is one of the craziest crowds I've seen in a long time, JR. They're as ready as I am for tonight's action. We've already had some of the participants choose their numbers for the big Royal Rumble match.
In all, 30 superstars from all brands will compete in the namesake contest, folks. But another intriguing matchup deals with John Cena against the Samoan bulldozer, Umaga.
Please choose a ball to get your place in the Royal Rumble match.
Heal, Umanga! Save your energy for that miserable John Cena! You have bigger fish to fry than this freak, Umanga. Let's get out of here at once.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. £148, John Cena.
Well, like it or not, these three are just flat out decimating John Cena.
Well, there goes Cena's movie star good looks. Oh no! Samoan spike!
What a disgusting display.
I still don't get why that turncoat MVP is even here.
We're coming off a controversial Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. MVP made his return to the United States.
Here goes the neighborhood, JR.
I'm sure John Cena is itching to get his hands on those three assailants, but he's taking on Mr. Kennedy tonight. What are these three doing coming out here? Especially MVP. Wasn't he leaving the U.S. for good?
I hereby claim this ring in the name of Better Than Utopia.
I told you I was better than anyone. So I decided to start my own country. Let me introduce my captain. This is my chief of security. And this is my secretary of foreign affairs. And this is my world. John Cena, you don't exist in my world. In fact, none of you do.
3 cheers for Better Than Utopia. And 3 cheers for the president. MVP. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Ballin'!
Mr. Kennedy!
£148, John Cena.
The elbow.
It can't be! I hope Kennedy is happy. He got what he asked for.
He was probably hoping to get the win, JR.
Now Cena can focus his energy on MVP and Better Than. We're back with you for Monday Night Raw. And last week, you can say we were invaded.
Sounds funny, JR, but those guys from Better Than Utopia don't seem like they're playing around.
Umaga has a match with Jeff Hardy tonight. We'll see if his fellow Utopians will show up too.
This is my world. And I am better than you. You thought you could come into my world and be my chief of security? That ain't happening. Our world is better than yours. And to show that you truly understand your place in my world, you are going to kiss this. That's why we're in Better Than Utopia, because we're better than.
John Cena didn't back down an inch from MVP and the Utopians.
I can't say that I agree with that strategy, JR. Cena could hold his own against one Utopian, but I think the 3 of them combined is too much for even him.
When has Cena ever cared about the odds, King? He's as fearless as they come. We're live for Raw, and the situation between John Cena and the men of Better Than Utopia have threatened to boil over.
At least it won't be 3-on-1 again tonight.
That's right, King. Our main event will pit John Cena and Jeff Hardy against Umaga and William Regal.
Come in.
All right. At ease, soldier.
Hey, it's good to see you, man. Hey, that's one way to get to come home, huh?
Yeah, I should be up and around in a few weeks. So what's on tap tonight?
I got this tag match in a minute. Hopefully I can put a dent in those Better Than Utopia guys. I gotta head out for that. But Mikase Sukasa. Feel free to chill and we'll hang after the match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, William Regal and Umaga. And the opponent, John Cena.
Another setback for the Utopians.
I'm sure MVP's not going to be too happy about this.
Cena still doesn't understand that this is my world. Maybe you can help him get the picture.
I need some help right now. Get a doctor.
Thank you for joining us for Raw. This is Jim Ross and Jerry Law, broadcasting live.
I can't believe the level MVP sunk to in order to get into John Cena's head last week.
This was despicable, appalling. He not only assaulted a non-wrestler friend of Cena's, but one of our soldiers.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, 248 pounds, John Cena.
A swift hit to the opponent. And there it is.
I have a pretty simple philosophy. You can punch me, kick me, hit me with a chair, whatever. It goes with the territory. But MVP, when you put your hands on Tony, you cross the line. You don't mess with the people who make sacrifices for this country, MVP. And at No Way Out, I'm gonna show you there are consequences for your actions. Bring your entire country. I don't care what kind of match or what kind of stipulation you throw at me. MVP, you and I are going to war.
Welcome to No Way Out, live on pay-per-view.
This has all the markings of a memorable show, JR, and maybe not in a way that benefits John Cena.
Well, he has to face all three members of Better Than Utopia in a gauntlet match. And we've heard the group has some special home court rules on top of that.
It would take an army to overcome those odds.
John Cena is going to have to be an army of one tonight.
I come in peace.
You might leave here in pieces. What do you want?
Montel Vontavious Porter, president of Better Than Utopia, has some ground rules written into the contract for tonight's gauntlet. The match takes place in Better Than Utopia and will abide by the
In layman's terms, this basically says I'm screwed, right? Rule number 1. I need a 5 count to pin a Utopian. But you guys just need a 3 count on me. Where am I, King Kong Bundy? Rule 2, amid the ipsos and factos, says I can't use rope breaks. But you can. That's very clever. Rule number 3, I think says, Utopians can leave the ring at will. But I'll be counted out. Anything else? Nothing about tying my hands behind my back?
Well, there is one more bit of fine print.
What does it say?
All's fair in love and war.
On the way to the ring, from Blackpool, England, weighing 245 pounds. 148 pounds, John Cena.
Got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
With the move Cena's in, I wouldn't want to be William Regal tonight. He's in some serious trouble.
And there goes King William Regal. In this gauntlet match, Cena's in a war of attrition. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The mighty Samoan Bulldozer's been deep.
Payback after MVP jumped his friend, jumped one of our soldiers.
Finally, it comes.
It can't be! Not the FU! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
John Cena has done the impossible. He's beaten William Regal, Umaga, and MVP in one night.
Cena, I told you this is my world. Time for you to embrace that. Pucker up.
Cena may have won the battle, but I don't think he can win this war.
My God, haven't these three done enough damage? Hello and welcome to Raw. We're one day removed from No Way Out, and there is one man who will never forget that night, John Cena.
Cena practically had the world against him last night, JR. Revenge has to be on his mind.
Well, I know Cena's not scheduled for action tonight, King. I'm sure he can use the rest. Instead, the Intercontinental title will be up for grabs in our main event.
Last night, your entire world came crashing down on all of them. There was only one man standing in the way of Better Than Utopia taking over. John Cena failed you all. As of this moment, this is my world, and you all serve me. Eventually, all of you will line up and kiss this globe. The same globe that John Cena put his lips on last night. Once you kiss this, you will be put in your place just like John Cena. You will realize that I'm better than you. I'm always gonna be better than you.
This is one meeting your secretary couldn't handle, MVP. You won't know who's next, but I promise you this. I'm coming for you.
Welcome to another exciting night of Raw. John Cena after absorbing a lot of abuse by the members of Better Than Utopia, has gone on the offensive.
I'm all for Cena getting revenge. If not for himself, then on behalf of the USA.
But who is next on Cena's hit list? The Samoan bulldozer Umaga or the president MVP?
MVP!
It's just you and me, Mr. President. I'm coming to take over your world, MVP. The thing is, you can't see me.
You are tuned into Raw, and I'm happy to report the population of Better Than Utopia is rapidly shrinking.
If I was MVP, I may consider staying in for the evening.
He doesn't have much choice, King. MVP is booked in a match tonight. And since Cena put Umaga and William Regal on the shelf, Better Than Utopia's president is a man all alone in his country.
I'm here with this so-called president of Better Than Utopia, MVP.
So-called? You better be careful, Lord, when you're in my world, or even when you're not. And disrespecting the president can be considered an act of treason.
I apologize, Mr. President. I wanted to get your thoughts on John Cena.
You and John Cena forget something. This is my world, mine. Cena wants a game of one-on-one? Well, tonight, I hired a little extra help to handle Cena. In my match tonight, he'll be watching my back. And I'll be sure to come out with him to watch Cena have his world rocked yet again.
And here we go. An MVP better be ready. I think we're beginning to see the effects of this very tough, very physical matchup on these contestants. What height on that leg drop? MVP is sure trying to get out of here in a hurry.
This is like some action movie.
And it's not over yet. Cena has a match of his own next. That's MVP's necklace.
Cena's got MVP's whole world in his hands.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at 148 pounds, John Cena.
Side effect of this very physical competition. It can't. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. After battering MVP and his car last week, John Cena got his wish. The two will face off at WrestleMania.
Yes, JR, but Cena's got a match tonight and MVP doesn't. That could tip the scales in the Utopians' favor.
With the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania only 6 days away, anything can happen.
Mr. Kennedy!
148 pounds, John Cena.
MVP will learn that there's only so far you can push him. It can't be. gentlemen, this is the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler here, ecstatic to welcome you tonight.
No other event in entertainment comes close to the excitement level of WrestleMania, JR. And this year's promises to be the biggest one yet.
Our main event certainly promises intensity and intrigue as John Cena and MVP will compete in an Iron Man match. Let's look at how this showdown came about. It started at Tribute to the Troops, where MVP lost to John Cena. Along with Umaga and William Regal, MVP actually seceded from the United States, proclaiming himself the president of Better Than Utopia. They ran roughshod over the WWE, even stooping so low as to assault John Cena's military friend who had come home injured. Cena then went on the offensive, taking out the Utopians. Now, he and MVP will square off tonight. Who will emerge victorious? We'll find out.
I'm coming! Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me.
Didn't just win the battle, he won the war against MVP.
Where does that leave Better Than Utopia?
Apparently, it leaves them on the floor.
That's the bitter taste of defeat, not to mention some metal.
I do believe the WWE ring is once again considered U.S. soil. God bless America. Thank you, John Cena.
I've been down the road to WrestleMania countless times. But this time, you've got control. It's time to play the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live as Raw emanates from New York City. Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming you to another exciting night of sports entertainment.
We're officially on the road to WrestleMania, JR. This is my favorite time of the year.
Our main event is going to pit three great superstars against one another to see just who is the #1 contender for Randy Orton's WWE Championship.
Orton's been on such a roll, that's like getting to be the first calf in line at the slaughterhouse.
I'm here with the game, Triple H. Triple H, you have an important match tonight against Edge and Mr. Kennedy. Do you feel confident?
Maria, do you know who I am?
You're Triple H.
Do you know what I do?
You wrestle?
I win matches. I win championships.
Nobody is better. I am the king of kings, and I reign over the WWE. Kennedy and Edge, they're not in my league. They're just stepping stones. And tonight, I get one step closer to the WWE Championship.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Triple H. You may get impaled.
If I were you, I would have done it, and not just talked about it.
Mr. Kennedy!
You think you know me?
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240. 60 pounds, Triple H.
Triple H says what he does and does what he says.
The King of Kings is now poised to challenge for the WWE Championship. I hope Randy Orton was paying attention to that match. It's all about the game, and I am... Thanks for tuning in to Raw. We now have a new #1 contender in Triple H, who won an exciting triple threat match last week.
He may have won, but the two guys who lost aren't too happy.
That's right, King. Edge and Mr. Kennedy want another shot at the game, and they'll get it tonight in a handicap match.
You think you know me?
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. 60 pounds, Triple H.
Nothing evens the odds like a sledgehammer.
The game got under this bind, but with nobody to watch his back, there may be more trouble, and soon.
Welcome to Raw. We have a real treat tonight, a WWE Championship match.
Triple H has the #1 contender spot, but the beating he took last week may hurt his chances.
If there's one man who could put Randy Orton's title reign to the test, it's Triple H, no matter his condition.
Triple H, I wanted to wish you luck tonight in your championship match.
Thanks, Nate. You know better than anyone else what it's like to be in this situation.
It seems like only yesterday, you, me, and Randy, we were all one unit in Evolution.
That's history, Rick. And tonight will be historic. Thanks for stopping by.
Bring it home, champ.
I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. At 260 pounds, Triple H.
That's it. Randy Orton has a chair. Things are bad enough already. Stay the hell out of it, Randy.
This is very, very bad for Triple H.
Randy Orton has saved I'm stunned. You're watching Monday Night Raw. Last week, we were close to crowning a new champion.
Last week was a classic, but we may never know who would have been the better man.
We do know that the King of Kings wants to get his hands on the two men who interfered in that match, and he asked for it to be no disqualification.
Triple H, I wanted to talk to you for a second.
Thing is, Randy, I've got nothing to say to you. I've got a match.
Last week, those two got what they deserved. I'm sure they'll get more of it tonight, but if you need someone to have your back, I've had it before.
That's the past. This is all the backup I need.
It's your game, Hunter. Play at your own risk.
You think you know me.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. 260 pounds, Triple H.
Triple H's celebration may be cut short.
What a counter!
Oh no! Game! Look behind you!
Where did Randy Orton come from?
Does it matter, King? What matters is he saved Triple H again.
No more unfair fights. At Royal Rumble, I want the two of you against me and Triple H.
What a match for the Royal Rumble! How are these two going to coexist? It's finally here, the Royal Rumble. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Good old JR, Jim Ross, along with the King, Jerry Lawler, ringside for one of the biggest WWE events of the entire year. 30 men will attempt to throw each other over the top rope in the Royal Rumble match.
4 superstars not involved in the Rumble itself may just blow the roof off this arena, JR.
Triple H and his unlikely partner, Randy Orton, are facing Mr. Kennedy and Edge in the culmination of a very personal battle.
You think you know me.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent, Triple H.
Orton said it. Edge and Mr. Kennedy weren't so tough when the numbers were even.
That was by no means a cakewalk for the winners, King, but I wonder what the future holds for the game in Randy Orton.
I'm gonna guess the near future holds plenty of limo riding, kiss stealing, and wheeling dealing.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your death.
You can't tell me that didn't feel good, Hunter. And now we celebrate. Evolution style.
Hey, that was a great match. You looked fantastic.
There are 12 more just like her, waiting for us. This is a night to celebrate. Triple H, Randy Orton, Ric Flair, together again.
For one night, I'll party with you, Rick. Orton, keeping my eye on you.
The fighting is done for one day. The rest of the night is for partying. Woo!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're one day removed from Royal Rumble, and what a night it was.
From the looks of Triple H, Ric Flair, and Randy Orton, the after party was even better.
Could this be the reuniting of Evolution?
Once again, again, the winner is Shawn Michaels.
And as usual, he never misses a beat.
They can't keep me away. Besides, what's a championship chase to WrestleMania without Mr. WrestleMania?
Well, that line starts behind me. Hey, I've got a match with Kennedy. We'll catch up later.
Sounds good. And with all this talk about bands being put back together, you and I should talk.
Mr. Kennedy!
And 60 pounds, Triple H.
Oh no! Everybody in this arena knows there it is! Why can't that Edge leave well enough alone?
If he wants to get in the ring with Triple H and his sledgehammer, it's his funeral.
With that, the game not only sent a message to Edge and Mr. Kennedy, but he also showed Evolution that he's capable of defending himself. We're back live with Monday Night Raw.
Have you looked on WWE.com today, JR? The Diva Search is back on. Do you know what that means?
Puppies?
No, wait. Yes, puppies. You stole my line.
Triple H, we need to talk. I was serious about bringing DX back together.
The past is the past, Sean. There's only one thing I need.
You can't honestly be telling me you're going to side with Orton.
Funny. My ears were ringing. HBK, a reunited Evolution is what everyone is dying to see.
Evolution never would have existed without DX. Randy, Triple H is more of a degenerate than you'll ever know.
Triple H, I hope you're not listening to his selfish ways.
Look, guys, I'm doing just fine on my own. But how about this? I'll team with Sean tonight. And Randy and I will tag next week. Now, does that make everyone happy?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way. And the opponent. Time to play the game. The game, Triple H.
It sure is good seeing Triple H and the Heartbreak Kid together again. DX reunites. It could be short-lived though, King. Remember, Triple H is tagging with Randy Orton next week. Thanks for tuning in to Raw. And Triple H is being pulled in two different directions.
Something tells me that after tonight, he'll side with Randy and Evolution, JR.
Keep in mind that it wasn't too long ago that the game was facing Orton for the WWE Championship game. How will they coexist tonight?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. And the opponent. Time to play the game. Triple H.
Different partners with the same outcome. Triple H's team gets the victory. Where did the animal come from?
He's no stranger to Orton or Triple H.
Batista to help sway Triple H to Evolution. Thanks for inviting us into your home for Raw. We've seen in the last few weeks that Triple H has a tough decision to make.
I know the feeling, JR. The finals of this year's Diva Search contest have been announced, and I don't know who to vote for.
That's a shame, King. Anyway, Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton are scheduled to battle for the WWE Championship at No Way Out, which can't make matters easier for the game.
Ain't no stopping me, no!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the 60 pounds, Triple H.
It's a huge match, JR, but this Sunday is even bigger. Orton versus HBK for the...
All I hear these days is DX or Evolution. I go out to eat. I don't hear smoking or non-smoking. I hear DX or Evolution. I go to the store. They don't ask me paper or plastic. The guy says DX or Evolution. Randy, Shawn, you two put me in the middle of this. Fine. I'll be in the middle. At your WWE Championship match at No Way Out, I'm gonna be the guest referee.
Oh my goodness, JR! What a shocking turn of events!
I'm sure Orton and HBK are equally surprised. Now we'll really find out which side Triple H will be on. Folks, you can't miss No Way Out. This is No Way Out, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler here, calling all the matches on this stacked card.
And the cherry on top is a rematch for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton defends against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
With the announcement on Raw that Triple H is going to be the guest ref, who knows what's going to happen?
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
And the opponent, the WWE Champion.
For Triple H. When his hand counts 3, there will be Shawn Michaels, one of the best to ever set foot in the ring, is once again WWE Champion.
Big deal, JR. It sure seemed to me like he had the ref in his pocket.
The WWE board made Triple H referee. I doubt HBK had anything to do with it. I think everyone in this arena knows what that gesture means.
If that's true, then the WWE is in for a wild ride.
Hot off the heels of No Way Out, this is Raw. Shawn Michaels is our new WWE Champion.
Yeah, thanks to a little help from the guest ref, Triple H.
It sounds like the old pot is calling the kettle black, King. You take a shortcut to your own mailbox.
As you may have heard, there's a new WWE champion. But what you may not know is that the band is back together. D-Generation X.
The best is back. D-Generation X.
We're the best? Better than the Four Horsemen?
Better.
Better than the Nation of Domination?
Believe it, brother.
How about Extreme Expose?
You got me there. Kelly is a better dancer than you are, Shawn.
Hold on a second. I beg to differ. Evolution will succeed without you, Triple H. It's time you learn that firsthand.
You know what I think, HBK? Orton and Evolution are green with envy.
No way. Admit it, Hunter. I'm faster, stronger, and smarter than you've ever been.
Well, did you see this coming?
You're right. They are green with envy.
DX has humiliated Evolution here tonight. Last week, DX painted both the town and Evolution green.
DX may be laughing now, JR, but he who laughs last laughs best.
Evolution may have its chance tonight, as they're in a 3-on-2 handicap match against DX.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. On the way.
Are you ready? I think you can tell us.
Shawn Michaels and Triple H once again got the better of Evolution.
How do they keep doing it, JR? Evolution is all business.
You might have just answered your own question.
Get ready. Bow to the masters.
You are tuned into Raw, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a big show for you tonight. Randy Orton and Triple H will square off to see who the #1 contender is.
Evolution versus DX. Speaking of this rivalry, WWE.com has a poll up where you can vote for which group is the best.
Either one would make for an intriguing contest at WrestleMania, and this should be an epic match.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, and for Randy Orton, let's get ready to suck it! I've got a match tonight, and on the foregone conclusion that I'm gonna win, I will become the #1 contender.
Triple H?
That means my destiny to once again become the WWE champion will be one step closer.
Hey, Triple H.
Hold on, Sean. That means at WrestleMania, I will take on the champ and shove his head so far up his...
Triple H!
What is it?
I'm the WWE champion.
Oh, that's right.
May the best man win, okay?
That's cool with me.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring.
Are you ready? I think you can tell me.
Will the king climb back on his throne, or are we in the pedigree? Triple H has earned the top contender spot for the WWE Championship.
That title is held by his DX partner, Shawn Michaels. these two face off?
I would assume so, King, but anything can happen in the WWE. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Bow to the masters.
Thank you for joining us on Raw. We have some huge news. The main event at WrestleMania this weekend will feature Shawn Michaels and Triple H with the WWE Championship on the line.
But they're in DX together, JR. It's championship versus friendship.
I'm told that tonight, live on Raw, both members of D-Generation X will participate in a press conference.
First, I'd like to introduce the challenger to Shawn Michaels' WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Triple H.
Thank you. I want to say I'm really looking forward to facing the Heartbreak Kid on the grandest stage of them all. WrestleMania is the only place where the two of us have not done battle. Now, are there any questions?
Yes. This is for the game. Do you think DX can survive this match?
That's a good question. The answer is yes. It seems no matter how much we beat each other up, we can't get rid of each other. Speaking of my partner, here he is, WWE Champion Shawn Michaels.
So, if I bloody you and make you submit, we'll still be friends? Wow, that's a real friend, folks. Now, I'm happy to be here as your champion, and I'll be happy to leave WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. Now I'll take questions. No questions? Anyone? Bueller. Oh, you. Do you have a question?
Not really. Now, if either one of us was facing Randy Orton at WrestleMania, how long would the match last?
32 seconds. Thankfully, for all these people, it's Triple H versus HBK.
A WrestleMania moment in the making.
Make fun of me all you want, but Evolution is going to put both of you through a table and prove DX is overrated.
How did a press conference become a table talk?
Pretty easily from the looks of things.
I can't help but worry what the physical consequences will be. These two compete for the WWE Championship in 6 days at WrestleMania.
Bow to the masters.
This is WrestleMania. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler, pleased to greet you live from the biggest spectacle of the year.
I can feel the electricity in the air. Or is that the static electricity coming off that gigantic cowboy hat of yours, JR?
Very funny, King. We have an amazing night of WWE action here, which is sure to be highlighted by the WWE Championship match pitting champion Shawn Michaels against his DX teammate, Triple H. Let's take a look at how this contest came about. Randy Orton and Ric Flair were trying to reunite Evolution. HBK came back and expressed a desire to reform DX. As guest referee at No Way Out, Triple H named HBK the new WWE Champion, and in doing so, brought back D-Generation X. With Triple H as #1 contender, the two held a DX press conference that degenerated into a tables match. Now these two friends go at it officially for the WWE Championship.
Are you ready? They think you can tell us Are you ready? They think you can tell us
Oh no! Everybody in this arena knows. Oh man! Triple H is once again WWE Champion.
What a match, JR. That'll go down in the history books as a classic. Michael sure looks like he got attached to the WWE Championship.
That's a lot of trust being shown on the gang's part. Think about what you're doing, Sean. It's not worth it.
I certainly wouldn't turn my back on my opponent after I took his title.
Thank God. HBK exhibits admirable sportsmanship after losing that intense match.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown, and we're officially kicking off the road to WrestleMania. This is Michael Cole, along with my broadcast partner, Jonathan Coachman.
It's good to be in Los Angeles, where they treat me like the respectable gentleman that I am.
Speaking of gentlemen, The Undertaker is in our main event.
That's good news for everyone, except his opponent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and the
first kick.
Tombstone pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to?
I can't say I'm surprised at that result.
Santino is a talented superstar, but it's hard to ever bet against The Undertaker. This is Friday Night SmackDown. Coach and I are both excited to bring you a great show, which includes a tag team title match.
Who do you think you are, speaking for me?
Well, aren't you excited, partner?
Yes, but you never speak for me. Understand?
You sure took a beating last week. You all right?
Oh, I'm just a great. I'm sure I'll feel better after Undertaker does the same thing to you tonight.
I doubt it. I got the dead man's number.
I bet you won't last as long as I did against him.
Yeah, keep walking, Undertaker. I'll be seeing you later. My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and the
effective.
The tombstone pile driver.
Finley certainly is one.
Talk about separating the wheat from the chaff. That's one fight Finley definitely didn't love.
The Undertaker is looking more dominant than I've ever seen him before, and that's saying something. Thanks for joining us for SmackDown. The Royal Rumble is rapidly approaching, but we have a huge main event tonight.
Literally massive, Cole. Undertaker versus the Great Khali for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Blockbusters like this can only be seen on SmackDown.
the following Undertaker. And the opponent, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Two guys aren't enough to take out the Phenom, even when one is the Great Khali.
Where did Finley come from?
That just got the Undertaker mad.
The numbers game is finally caught up with the Phenom. We need some officials out here. Why attack the Undertaker and then just leave?
It looks like they accomplished what they were after, Michael.
You are watching the most exciting show on network television, Friday Night SmackDown. Last week, The Undertaker was assaulted by Santino and Finley. But why?
If they want you to know, Michael Cole, they'll tell you.
Well, they've requested some airtime tonight, so hopefully we'll get some answers.
We are sick and tired of being pushed around on SmackDown. How are we supposed to get ahead in the WWE with freaks of nature like The Undertaker bulldozing everyone?
But we're not worried. We aren't intimidated. We know The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak will end. The man is coming.
You're old news, Undertaker. We're the new school. But it's not all bad. The man has a present for you, dead man.
Be careful what you wish for.
Is this the so-called present for The Undertaker? Undertaker had the title won last week against the Great Khali until New School interfered in the match. Tombstone pile driver! How many superstars have fallen victim? Undertaker takes out another foe, but it looks like he's got bigger problems on the horizon.
This New School is a formidable combo, even if we don't know the identity of the man.
Undertaker has never shied away from a battle before, so I don't think this will be any different. Welcome to the Royal Rumble. Michael Cole alongside Coach, and we have an unbelievable night of WWE action on tap.
I always look forward to the Royal Rumble match every year. It's the most unique match in our business, bar none.
We've had a late edition of another contest tonight, too. New School has challenged The Undertaker to a handicap match. In fact, it's going to happen right now. What's that in Finley's hands? It looks like an urn.
Well, it's no shillelagh, Michael Cole. It must be the present from the man. It's beautiful. Even a weakened Undertaker is still very dangerous.
It is the urn that's hurting the Undertaker. What's going on? I hate to ask, but why didn't they finish the job?
New School has the dead man's number. They can finish him off anytime they want.
Strap in and hold on. It's time for SmackDown. And there are many interesting notes coming out of an exciting Royal Rumble.
Who says lightning can't strike in the same place, Michael Cole? Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble match again.
And in another shocker, Undertaker looked downright vulnerable in this match.
New School has had fun delivering your first gift, Undertaker. The man is a generous person. So here's another present from him. Your brother Kane, a man you beat 3 times at WrestleMania, is under our control now.
Past the elbow.
The tombstone.
Did that do it? Is Kane okay? It looks like Undertaker has freed his brother.
I hope Finley and Santino know what they're doing. Now they have 2 pissed-off phenoms after them.
I'm Michael Cole, welcoming you to another evening of SmackDown. With me, of course, is my colleague, the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
New School's former monster is on the loose, Cole. For once, I'm happy to be here with you.
A furious Kane has challenged New School to a match tonight.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, accompanied by Santino Marella. And the opponent, accompanied by The Undertaker.
This is chaos.
That's what these 4 thrive on, Michael. I love it.
for the day.
They lost this battle, but the war is far from over.
You're watching Friday Night SmackDown, and what a main event we have.
The Brothers of Destruction are back together and teaming up tonight.
They're sports entertainment's most dominant duo, and we'll see them in tag team action.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
That was a decisive win for the Brothers of Destruction.
Kane and Undertaker. It doesn't get any bigger or badder, Michael Cole. I'd say this little warm-up for their match against New School at No Way Out was a success.
Installment of SmackDown. With No Way Out days away, we have a blockbuster announcement. The Brothers of Destruction will take on New School in a hardcore tornado tag match.
We knew this rivalry was getting hot. At No Way Out, it's going to explode.
As a warm-up tonight, members of each team will face off in singles competition. Kane gets a big win in this match.
If I was Undertaker, I'd be very careful later tonight. I predict a little payback by New School.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
No Way Out. I predict Kane and Undertaker will prove why they're called the Brothers of Destruction this week. Tombstone Pile Driver. How many? Another win for the Brothers of Destruction, and another eerie calm afterwards.
New School is just biding their time, Michael. I'm sure they have big plans for the pay-per-view.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Way Out. We have a great card ahead for you, highlighted by a hardcore tornado tag match, pitting the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane, against New School's Finley and Santino.
It's cunning versus brutality, size versus skill. With virtually no rules, the matchup is too close to call.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
What's wrong with The Undertaker?
How should I know? It was a brutal match.
That's the Boogeyman.
Of course it is, Michael Cole. He's the only one who can match The Undertaker's supernatural abilities.
I'm the Boogeyman, and I've come to get you, Undertaker.
Friday night, and that means it's time for SmackDown. At No Way Out, we found out who the man is.
With him at the helm, New School looks pretty unstoppable, and for once, Undertaker seems almost vulnerable.
The Undertaker demanded and got a ladder match tonight, with the mystical urn suspended high above the ring.
The following contest is a ladder match.
Taker finally got possession of the urn that's caused him so much grief.
That was like his kryptonite, Michael. Now he owns it.
Wait a minute! Did he just give it back to New School? I'm speechless, as is the rest of this arena. Thank you for joining us for Friday Night SmackDown. After destroying the urn last week, Undertaker looks to be back in top form.
He better be. He's got a handicap match against New School tonight. Urn or not, 2-on-1 is a big advantage. And Kane hasn't been seen since No Way Out.
I wonder if the Boogeyman will show up tonight. He's kept a low profile since revealing himself.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall.
It looks like... Did The Undertaker just possess a member of New School?
It looks like the urn did more to him last week than we thought. He's become a zombie. So let me get this straight. The Undertaker and a member of New School just beat another member of New School in a handicap match?
The horrifying thing is, I don't think he jumped ship of his own accord. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Undertaker recruited a member of New School, and that man has a match tonight.
Taker didn't recruit him, you dolt. He stole the poor guy's soul. He doesn't need an opponent tonight. He needs an exorcist.
This is my opponent for tonight? That's a little loco, but a match is a match.
Undertaker has freed him.
Thank goodness. It made me sick to see the Phenom acting like some puppet master.
You can't control me, Undertaker. At WrestleMania, your streak will die.
The Undertaker may be outmatched. This is SmackDown, and we're closing in on WrestleMania, where Undertaker will go one-on-one with the leader of New School, the Boogeyman.
The Phenom took out one of New School soldiers already, and he's facing another one tonight.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring.
Undertaker overcame the power of the urn, but can he overcome the power of Boogeyman at WrestleMania?
Tombstone pile driver! How many superstars have fallen?
I'm the Boogeyman, and I got you, Undertaker.
Did the Boogeyman really just destroy the Undertaker right before our eyes?
You can't kill the dead man, Michael Cole.
What's going to happen when these two finally go one-on-one at WrestleMania? Will the Undertaker still have his streak intact? It's the biggest night of the year in our industry, WrestleMania. Michael Cole and Jonathan Coachman here, pleased to welcome you to the crown jewel of the WWE.
I haven't been this excited about a main event in years, Michael. Undertaker versus the Boogeyman. Two phenoms butting heads, and Undertaker's undefeated streak is in jeopardy.
Making things even more dramatic, we've discovered it will be a Hell in a Cell match, something The Undertaker is very familiar with. Let's take a look at how this match came about. New School formed out of fallen foes of The Undertaker, with a mysterious leader pulling strings. They got possession of the mystical urn, which both weakened the Phenom and put his brother Kane under their control. Undertaker revived Kane, and the Brothers of Destruction reunited, but the Boogeyman revealed himself and sacrificed the Big Red Monster. Undertaker responded by possessing a New School member and making him take on his former teammate. The Man tried to destroy Undertaker the same way he did Kane, but failed. He'll get another shot tonight in Hell in a Cell. The Undertaker has never been defeated at WrestleMania. Will he be able to say the same thing after tonight?
The way to the ring, from the bottomless pit, the Boogie.
Flash.
Tombstone pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim?
He's done it. The Undertaker's record at WrestleMania Undertaker put the boogeyman inside that casket.
If you face the devil, you've got to be prepared for the consequences of losing, Michael.
Yes, but I can't believe this.
Rest in peace.